First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next. Trevor Richards, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Leading up tonight for
Stepping
Colorado,
up now, Charlie Blackmon, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Batting second, the second baseman.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it into second, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Into the box now, Matt Holliday, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Hampson stands at second with no outs. And that misses. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-1 to the Rockies left fielder.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hit down the third baseline. To his right, Anderson. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Dante Bichette. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Guerrero is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Nolan.
In now for Colorado, Nolan Arenado. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Behind 0-2 now. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rockies are out in front, 2-0. John Gray will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
In now, Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
The 1-1 is a curveball swung on and missed.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm. And
the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup.
Second.
Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that misses 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Batting third, no outfielder.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And here's the veteran left fielder, Cliff Floyd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Anderson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 2. The 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Floyd.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Hanley Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Ramirez is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
1-1.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Outside.
A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
The 3-1. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Full count still. Once again a 3-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, John Gray. And a ball, 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this 2nd inning. After going out in the 1st, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
It is Curtis Granderson.
He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Here's Neil Walker. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Number 65.
Ready now for the Marlins, Gabby Guerrero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
Batting
Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Trevor Richards. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Holiday, and that's the 3rd out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-0 count. The pitch lifted in the air to center field. After it is Granderson. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, number 1.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Garrett Hampson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey.
2-2.
2-2 to count.
So a full count now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
The left fielder, number 7, Matt Holliday.
At the plate, Matt Holliday. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
A
That's the ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Had the green light. 3-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third. And Granderson's throw will arrive too late, and he's in there safely at third.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Ball one to start the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Line drive to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Daniel Murphy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he's back easily. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Holiday rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, and they lead now by 4.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third. So the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Iannetta behind now, 0-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Murphy at third, Arenado at second, Story at first, 2 out in the inning. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch, and that'll be a painful run batted in.
Well, no one really likes getting pulled by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Dan Straley is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 58. Yeah. Hey.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, John Gray. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. 3 runs already home here. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
From the stretch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and the Rockies just keep right on rolling, as this ought to be extra bases again. 2 runs have scored. He pulls into third safely, as on the play 3 runs come across to score.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Standing in now, Charlie Blackmon. And this will be fouled away. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set, now the pitch. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's 1 for 5. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Straley stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 24th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Grounded to the right. Walker has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Colorado's out in front 8-0. So digging in now, Starlin Castro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounder down the line at third. Arenado's got it. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feed to second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
Into the box now, Cliff Floyd, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 in there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Hanley Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Too high. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
I got the count 1-2.
this one goes right by Iannetta through to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right center. Bichette giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting, center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Riding in once again, Curtis Granderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do that.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. In now, Neil Walker, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 65.
Digging in, Gabby Guerrero, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
4 runs here in this half inning. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
To be honest, he just doesn't look that comfortable on the mound right now. He really looks like he's fighting himself on every pitch.
Here he comes on 2-0. Called a strike on the outside corner. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Walker on third with 2 out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bichette is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. Rockies lead this one 8-4. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Ready for another shot now. Garrett Hampson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is lifted out to left. Floyd is there. 1 down. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Granderson going back, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Dante Bichette. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Floyd is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's got 1 hit in 16 tries. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Guerrero moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Rockies add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rockies 9 and the Marlins 4. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Dan Straley. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's Starlin Castro, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 2 balls and a strike to count. Here's the 2-1 home. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Center field. Blackmon on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
I know you're standing on the mound and you got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 9-4. Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Nolan Arenado.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. So coming to the plate, Trevor Story. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Line drive, base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Chris Iannetta. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 55, John Gray.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies half of the 5th. And up next, the pitcher spot, that'll be John Gray. Here comes the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Story, the runner at first with 2 gone. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Fouled away. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. He'll try it again, 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. They're on top, however, 9-4. Ready now, Cliff Floyd. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Left side. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting, shortstop, Henry Ramirez.
Into the box, Hanley Ramirez. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in as many trips to the plate.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away
Now
right there. The batter
catcher,
just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. This is flared out towards 2nd. One there. Back to Murphy, not in time, and they'll get just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul.
Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Swing and a ground ball to 3rd, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One left for Miami. They trail it here 9-4. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Three and 0 now.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1 delivery. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Blackmon on at first. Nobody out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Matt Holliday, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he misses again, 2-0. Now a throw over, and the runner back. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Dante Bichette waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering is taken. Strike one. Runners on first with one down. Called strike two, and now it's full 3-2. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home, and that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping into the box, Dante Bichette, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
2-0 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2-0 count, and the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Popped him up. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Settling in now, Daniel Murphy, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him, and here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Brian Shaw will come on in
now
relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so
29,
far.
Brian Shaw.
Digging in to try it again, Neil Walker. He's tasked with starting the Marlins' 6th.
Neil Walker.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Now the 0-1. Hit to third. Arenado has it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, number 65.
Digging in, Gabby Guerrero. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. 1 out, nobody on. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
The batter, the pitcher.
Miguel Rojas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Miguel Rojas.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Guerrero leads off first with one away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Fouled off. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Hard hit ball to second, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners out with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And no one can get there as it falls.
Boy, this looked like it could have been a quick inning and get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
In now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. His numbers against Brian Shaw, he's 0 for 4. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Holiday racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And the run is in to score from third.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Coming to the plate now, Cliff Floyd, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1. Swing by Floyd, and here's a grounder to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. Rockies lead it 9-5. Welcome back to South Florida. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Adam Conley is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 61, Adam Conley.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Arenado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. The pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 0-2 delivery, grounded to third. Anderson scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So striding forward now, Trevor Story. His career numbers with Adam Conley. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. The 2-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Chris Iannetta, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Now that's popped up. Walker waits on it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Scott Ober will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 45, Scott Ober. Now catching and batting 9.
Ready once again,
Number
Hanley
14.
Ramirez. He singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder. Jorge Alfaro will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard but foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
At the plate, Curtis Granderson. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Miami down in order. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. That'll bring up Tony Walters. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Walters.
First offering on its way. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. His career numbers with Adam Conley, he's just 2 for 9. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. On the ground to the left side. And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
In now, Garrett Hampson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
When a guy's featuring big time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
The 1-1 taken on the outside corner for strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well thrown changeup.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Walters over at second. Blackmon on at first with nobody out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Matt Holliday, and it's fouled away. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Walters rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they push the lead to 5 now.
The right fielder, number 10, Dante Bichette.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dante Bichette. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1-0 the count. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Austin Bryce comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Daniel Murphy will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Floyd will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Softly hit to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 11 and the Marlins 5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chris Russin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Colorado, now pitching and batting in the 5th spot, number 52, Chris Russin. Now playing first base and batting
standing in, Neil Walker.
20.
In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Now the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Ball.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The 2-2. Line towards center field. Blackman is right there, one down. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Stepping up to the plate, Gabby Guerrero. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming, here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
One out, nobody on. On the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
John Birdie will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty.
John Birdie.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Now back, second baseman,
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Starlin Castro. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's
and he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
One and one the count. A runner on first with 2 away.
Nope.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Story picks it up, and behind the back he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow, one for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Sergio Romo enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Sergio
Now in the box, Trevor Story. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Leading up for Colorado, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Guerrero is there. 1 out.
The batter, the first baseman, Ian Desmond.
Striding in, Ian Desmond. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Tony Walters, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Walters, a California-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Granderson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're up big, however. It's 11-5. Jake McGee is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 51, Jake McGee.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Into the box, Cliff Floyd, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Here's the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Hanley Ramirez. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this is foul for the first strike. Anderson stands at first with 1 out. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
No real chance from the roll, too, that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Oh and 1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Miami down to their last strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Holiday is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
11-5, the final tally in this one. The Rockies posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. John Gray earns his first win of the season. Trevor Richards was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 11 runs on 14 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.